You dare to play this kind of bungee jumping? 10 people standing at a height of 100 meters, falling at the same time. Only one person's rope won't break. The other 9 will be smashed into pulp. The survivor will get a 10x reward. In order to quickly get 100 billion, Xiao Shuai had no choice but to bet all his 10 billion principal and participate in this game of 9 deaths and 1 life. When Arthur learned that Xiao Shuai had gone to participate in the bungee jumping game, he instantly laughed, and laughed very wantonly. Because he had long bribed the staff, Xiao Shuai was sure to die. At this time, the time for the richer than you game had also arrived. Arthur raised his arms and shouted that he had won, while Jack directly had a heart attack from anger. Just then, Xiao Shuai rushed in, pushing 100 billion in gold bricks. Arthur was stunned. "Aren't you supposed to be dead?" Shuai gave a cold laugh. "How could I possibly go into this kind of life-risking game without any preparation?" It turned out that before the game, someone had told him that this game was artificially controlled. The staff could freely switch the safety rope numbers. In other words, no matter which number Xiao Shuai chose, he would end up dead in the end. But Xiao Shuai quickly came up with a countermeasure. You need electricity to control the console, right? So before the game started, he had his companions go and pull the power switch. This way, the control room couldn't operate and the safety ropes could only stay on the numbers from the previous round. So how could they know which number the safety rope was in the previous round? The answer was in the voting tickets discarded by the audience. Xiao Shuai had his good friend Anna go through the trash cans and dig out all the voting tickets from the previous round. In the end, they found that only number 9 was missing, so number 9 was the safety rope. Anna hurried to the scene and shouted, "Number 9!" But due to the height, Xiao Shuai couldn't hear clearly whether it was 9 or 10. At this time, the staff urged Xiao Shuai to hurry up and choose a number. "Choose 10 then." However, just as he was about to jump, he saw Anna gesturing 9 with her hands. He quickly changed numbers, narrowly escaping disaster. After hearing this, Arthur sneered. "Even if you save your life, so what? The game is over." But Xiao Shuai smiled proudly. Xiao Shuai stood on the scale in place of the white flag, waiting for the final result. The scale swayed left and right, and in the end, it actually still tilted towards the black flag's side. Then, as the minute hand moved down, a few gold coins fell down, landing right on Xiao Shuai's scale. Seeing the scale start to sway, Arthur shouted that the game was over and these few coins didn't count. Xiao Shuai said, "You think I can't read? The rules clearly state that any coins thrown within the game time are valid." But when the scale stopped, unfortunately the match result didn't change. It was just short by that little bit. At this time, the minute hand moved down another notch, and another gold coin fell onto Xiao Shuai's scale. The scale swayed again. Finally, Xiao Shuai won. He picked up that last gold coin and looked at it. It turned out to be the half coin that the secretary had thrown away.